Okay, the CASA 212.
The Guinean military had a brand new CASA 212. It's basically a baby C-130 Hercules. And the same group had asked if I would go along on a ride with them. They were having some trouble with the aircraft, which surprised me because it was a beautiful brand new airplane, big cargo plane. And of course I said, yeah, I'd love the chance to go for a flight in it. Well, we got on the runway. Conakry International was an old Soviet MiG base, so it had a 12,000 foot long runway, massive runway, which is a whole other story going into the 60s and the space race I could get into. But as soon as we got rolling and rotated and took off, I knew I was in bad trouble. They really didn't know how to fly the thing, and once I felt it was safe enough, I basically grabbed the captain of the airplane and drug him out of his seat, and it just took over the command of the aircraft. Flew it around for a little bit just to make sure I could do it, because I've never flown anything that big, but it handled really well, and I quickly became comfortable with it and came back around and landed and taxied it back to the hangar. And I politely called General Condi and said, "Sir, please do not fly this aircraft. Your guys need a lot of training. They have not been sufficiently trained in operating this, and I just think it's very dangerous." And he agreed. But unfortunately, a month later, there was a Force Africains meeting in Monrovia, Liberia, so they flew a lot of the general staff from Guinea down there in that CASA 212, and I got an urgent phone call that same evening that they had crashed, or what we call CFIC, controlled flight into terrain, and killed the entire general staff and destroyed the aircraft, and the mountains on the border of Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Guinea, to which I flew some of those missions to try to find it. It was eventually found, but that goes to show, training is an important thing, and unfortunately they didn't listen to me, and cost a lot of lives and a really nice aircraft, which happened to be the biggest airplane I've ever flown.
That's cool.